far as things have been this week, nothing much on the music making sense of things. I still am working on I'm still working on the Little Irish Airs. I'm still working on She-Bag, She-More. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. But anyways, yeah, She-Bag, She-More. I'm still working on that one. I had a 20-minute session today. With that, I have some clips, but I guess I'm just gonna show it in splices. I'm not gonna show the full thing this time because something happened this week that further cements a principle that I have understood rather superficially before this. Apart from making music, I also like to write. I like to make stories, and a lot of this started off way back in primary school when I first got my copy of Harry Potter, and it started off from there. So I like to write, and recently there was a competition from a local publisher for an anthology, for a short story entry, and it's horror themed. I was hoping I could get something. Well, initially when my friend passed me the link for the competition details, it had been, I think, maybe less than a month away to the deadline, which was insane. I initially thought, well, it's too close of a deadline, maybe not. And then I had this idea a few days later that got me thinking maybe I could participate. Now this idea has been with me for quite a long time. It is a small part of a really big idea, or rather a very big cloud of ideas that I used to have. So I was hoping to at least write a short story out of this. 4,000 words. I realized how restricted that can be over the course of the week, or past weeks, I guess. So after I got that, I was thinking, okay, I could probably write something. I tried writing it. I got the extent of almost the entire story, almost up down to 6,000 words, which is a lot to trim for 4K maximum, and I did not how I could not see how I was going to do that. I've let a friend help me read it. He has some feedback that it wasn't really there was some parts that just didn't feel like there was anything about it, and if anything at least when I gauged from his reaction, it just felt quite it was just meh. And I know him, and he knows how I write. He has seen what I could write, and there has been quite a number that he could tell that I was properly inspired or properly motivated to write the story. So that being said, for the past week, what happened was I've been trying to make myself write this story, trim it down, rewrite, retrim it, try to see if I can repackage the story so that it would fit the 4,000 words and still tell maybe some semblance of a story. But then, just I think on Thursday night, I broke down. I could not see how the story could go anywhere as a proper story to begin with. If anything, now when I looked at it, I realized it has turned into this Frankenstein's monster sort of thing. It's not. It's just weird bits sewn together, and I wasn't in the right headspace to properly convey the story. I eventually told my friend about it and told him that this isn't right. I could not write a story just for the sake of this competition. I just could not force myself to write that story. I just could not force the story to come into being. I could not force creating that story. And I realized that the idea was kind of half-baked. It wasn't an idea that I was ready to portray or to create. I ended up forfeiting the competition for the best. I wasn't really in my best headspace for the week. I got tired, I didn't really sleep well. Yeah. This is one lesson, or at least a confirmation of a principle that I have so superficially understood, but now, at least with some more examples in life, it has cemented itself a little bit more in me. You can't force stories. Stories need to come out as a natural representation of what the person or writer or creator wants to express. It cannot be forced. It's not going to convey any authentic messages at all. It will just feel forced. And I have known this, but I've never really nailed it into myself about it. So yeah, in the end, it's sad, but it's a much needed lesson for my part, at least. So in the end, yeah, I'm not gonna touch that idea for the time being. I'm just gonna relax or take a break from writing for a bit, maybe, and do something else. So yeah, today I had the session for the 20-minute. Today I had the 20-minute session for She Back She More. Managed to write up to part 2. Hoping to finish it soon. Maybe I may not necessarily always do it in a 20-minute session. Maybe I may do it outside on New Score, maybe. After that, today I went on a little photo shoot session. Here's some shots, just for fun. I've noticed that in the recent days the sunsets has been quite beautiful, or at least the lighting has always been pretty nice recently, and I thought, yeah, why not just take a chance, go to the State Library and had a bit of photo shoot. So yeah, if anything, I think this week has been perhaps the most creatively unsure I've ever been so far. Yeah, but anyways, oh my gosh, it's so late. Thank you for watching, and we'll see us again next week. Bye. Okay, first part done.